high school job money, getting all kind of just random stuff
Yes.
before anybody.
Yes. You've got bids.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Inconsistent Podcast with Rob Haze. We got a special guest today, Tristen J. Winger.
This is 2003 all over again.
Yeah. You know why I played that, right?
Why do you play it?
It should be obvious.
Because of 50 Central?
Yes.
Okay, great. I was like, hopefully I don't name this obscure show that I was on, and you're like, the fuck is 50 Central?
Yeah, 50 Central.
Shit, dog. That was so much fun.
Man, yeah. I never thought I was going to get an audition. Like, I auditioned for 50 Central, and I was like, 50 Cent? What does he know about comedy? I'm about to kill this. And, like, I remember the audition lady being like, "Is that it?" That's not a good sign when they're like, "Hey, is that you got anything else?" I'm thinking of characters on the train. I'm like, "Oh yeah, I got this."
Oh no,
in the bag.
Oh no, is that it? That is so embarrassing. That is the worst thing you could hear in an audition.
I appreciate instant feedback. I appreciate not stressing out. Like, I wonder if I got it. Like, nah, is that it? That's
right. So mine was different. I think I was the only one who got cast who didn't do the audition in person.
Come on, flex. Flex. Out here zooming in the early Zoom. What is
2017? Everybody was like, what is this? What is this link?
You want me to do it on 200%? Is that what you're saying?
So I submitted mine. It was a self-tape. And I did it a week after my birthday in 2017. And then I forgot about it. And then a month later, my manager called me one night. And he was like, "Hey, so you booked 50 Central." I said, "What's 50 Central?"
Wow.
And he was like, the show with 50 Cent, the sketch comedy. I was like, "Oh, I booked that?" He's like, "Yeah, you're about to go to New York for a couple months." I was like, "Oh, that's tight."
Shout out to, 50 Cent taking a chance, BET taking a chance on comedy, on sketch comedy, man.
That part. 50 Cent is one of the smartest people I've ever met in my life.
I believe that. Every time I hear him talk, whether I agree with him or not, I'm like, he's
a smart cookie.
The wheels are turning, Yeah. Even when he doesn't say much, even when he's not trying to put you on game that he's a smart guy, I'm like, nah, that guy's a genius.
Yeah. So brilliant, man. He knows what he's doing. I mean, look at him now.
Yeah. I just watched the BMF doc the other day, the doc. And I was like, man, this is really well put together too. It makes me see all the subtleties in the show that I didn't recognize and stuff.
Ooh, right. The things we just did not know about. Raising Kanan is my thing, though.
I love Raising Kanan. All the dope boys, kids that I knew growing up had that rich kid energy. Had that "do you know who my father is" energy, but it's never been depicted. But Tariq and Kanan both, or where Kanan is in his life now, because it's got to go to shambles because he's got to turn into old Kanan eventually. So but right now he's got that rich kid energy of "I'm gonna do what I want. I don't care, Mom. I'm selling drugs my own way.
Bye.
Bye.
I'll be back tomorrow.
These are my drugs, Uncle."
And Jukebox is gonna sing, by the way.
Yeah. That's why we call her Jukebox.
Not because she accepts quarters for payment.
No. Is that what you think police officers make? Is that because she becomes a police officer?
She does.
Yeah,
she does accept. I mean, she does become a police officer.
That's why the police always save her, and then one day it's gonna click. I want to save people.
She's gonna be like, man, people save me. Maybe if I save people, that'll heal my trauma.
We have a limited amount of sound effects here. I apologize that didn't match as well as it should have.
What else you got in that jukebox?
Okay, we have this hit right here. We got
That's cool.
we got the more of a bomb, you know, New York City.
It's for Master Flex.
Tristen.
It's in the morning.
Jay Winger's here.
Afternoon.
Baby Yoda. Baby voice. So help me, Todd. You know, we got
I like that one a lot.
Yeah. We don't really get to I think because where it's placed on the soundboard, this kind of a sad saxophone. We got this earth-shattering one. That's kind of like Run's house when they want to transition.
Right before this nigga's in the tub.
Yeah.
That's the sound of his BlackBerry falling into the bubble bath.
Oh, man. Run was probably so pissed at the iPhone. He was probably the maddest person. Like when Steve Jobs, everybody's like, man, this is great. Aren't you going to get one? It's like, my brand's kind of tied to a BlackBerry. It's just
also my wet fingers don't work on this touch screen.
Yeah.
I need tactile buttons.
I need the buttons. The buttons are so proof. Like I need the buttons.
He was working on a BlackBerry brand deal.
Yeah,
the BlackBerry bubble.
The BlackBerry Run was gonna be so good. It's gonna have like the Bible app already in there. You know.
It was gonna have the collar on it. It was gonna have like that white strip for the Reverend collar on it.
Yeah.
It was fly.
BlackBerry Run, that was gonna be it.
Yeah, it was gonna be on a run for sure.
I like old school rap.
Do you like who?
I like that era. I like Run DMC.
It all sounds like
they were honest.
Okay.
I'm light skinned. I live in Queens, and I like chicken and collard greens. It's like I believe you. I believe that. You know, Elvis was a hero to some, but he ain't make to me.
Did you just become Martin Luther King, the rapper? Oh.
Chuck D. Most of my heroes don't appear on those stamps. He was at the post office. These rappers today don't be at the post office. They don't be sending nothing.
They don't. They just get that return label and just, send that thing out. They
Come on, man.
A brick and mortar. They don't go to brick and mortar.
They don't go to brick and mortar. Like, yo, Chuck D was telling us what was going on at the post office, and they've had black stamps ever since.
Well,
ever since Chuck D came out, they've had, hey, coming up, couple months, Will Chamberlain stamp. A couple months, we got, hey, Frederick Douglass stamp coming in June, okay?
Eartha Kitt for December.
Yeah, Eartha Kitt's coming. She was Catwoman. Did y'all know that? 68? She was Catwoman.
She was bad, too. She was bad.
I got those as well.
It sounds like the Lil Jon drum kit. Because I used to make beats too.
You used to make beats
a little bit, and then I went fully into acting. But like,
okay,
love making beats, love music. I got this NERD tattoo.
Oh wow,
yeah,
man, yeah, I love the Neptunes as well.
All of their music makes me feel good. Like I was listening to Wonderland by Khalees on the way over here, and I'm just like, this all just sounds like happiness and joy.
Wonderland's the one that they only released in Great Britain?
Yeah.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. That is a great album.
Why would they do that? For years, VH1 had that Young, Fresh, and New beat, and I was like, yo, what is this that they play on the Fabulous, like, wah, wah, wah. And I'm like, bruh, I don't care about Nick Lachey's Home. I want to hear that beat, though. Yeah.
That was my shit. That was my shit. But
dang,
yeah,
you got a tattoo.
I used to make beats. Yeah, I got
that's fire. Like now I can't do that, but I'm like, cause people been asking me like, if you got a tattoo, what would you get? And I'm like, I'm not committed to anything, but yeah,
and neither was I until I got this.
Yeah.
It was in Cancun. It was for my best friend's birthday. And she was like, come on, Tristen, there's nothing you would get. I make her sound like a cartoon, like Spinelli from Recess. Come on, Tristen, there's nothing you want to get. And I was like, maybe. And then like I was very drunk, and I was like, you know what? Maybe an NERD tattoo. I get the nerd brain. I was thinking I'd get it like on the corner of my hand. So like if I was ashy, at least I'd have like that cool branding.
Yeah.
And then I was like, nah, I should get it bigger on my forearm.
Yeah, no, that's hard. Yeah.
I'm really happy with my decision.
Is it like 3D?
So it's a double vision tattoo. So there's a thinner one and then a thicker one to make it look like you're blurring your eyes.
Okay, that's fire. I didn't even know they did that. I thought I was dizzy.
I mean, you might be, but yeah, it's like that on purpose. And I just think this shit is so cool. And I love the music. Makes me so happy because I used to skateboard too until I got older and like had to pay for my own health insurance.
My name fits in Bobby James so well, and I used to scare my roommates sometimes because I would put my name in the song like. Hi, how you doing? My name is Robert Haze. And he was like, no, are you okay?
That's a depressing. Hey there, mister, give me some cash. I'm high as hell and I'm ready to dance. Passed out, young and assed out. That's my shit, though. That shit is so cool.
Yeah.
That is my shit. That whole album, dog. But really, I mean, I think everybody's favorite song from that album is...
Tape You?
No, Run to the Sun. Okay, I was wrong.
Tape You is something like...
Tape You is hard as hell, though.
Top 5 favorite songs. I don't even love what it's about, but it's... They switch those chords, and I'm in. But yeah, no, Run to the Sun is great. Dog. Yeah.
The reason why I love Run to the Sun so much is because, like, as a kid, I was always in love. Like, I always loved, like, one of my classmates from elementary to college.
Okay.
I was always in love with somebody. And so, like, Run to the Sun, I was like, this is a song that I would sing to a girl to let her know how I feel inside.
Oh, man.
Let's run to the sun, girl, and never come back. Yeah. That was my shit.
Because the yeah confirms it. Because it's like, wait, and never come back. And it's like, yeah, like, I'm letting you know.
It's like she's looking at him like, word? He's taking that off of her.
We're going to sprain an ankle or something running to the sun, never coming back. And it's like, yeah. Both of them.
Yeah.
Keep running.
It's my shit. This is my shit. But yeah, I used to make beats. And that's what this reminds me of. It sounds like, because I started with Fruity Loops.
Okay. Shout out to Fruity Loops.
AKA FL Studio now. They were like, we're going to change our name. Because not a lot of people take us seriously because they associate us with Toucan Sam. So we're going to change our name to FL Studio.
We were thinking about Vegetable Loops, you know, because that's a little better for you. But then we didn't want to alienate people who, you know, don't eat vegetables but make beats. So then we were like, maybe Snack Loops, and then that just, you know. So we just went with FL Studio.
We went with what felt good. And, you know, the less syllables, the better.
Plus, people might think Florida Studio. You know, they might think, oh, Cool and Dre uses this.
Yeah.
You know, maybe DJ Khaled uses this. Maybe, you know, maybe Trick Daddy has FL Studio. You know, we would go buy the Runners. Maybe they have it.
Yeah, go hard.
The Justice League, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe one member of the Justice League, you know, of course, they're probably from all over the galaxy, but
all over.
Maybe
multiple
somebody's
universes.
From Florida.
Yeah.
The Quad City DJs, maybe one of them.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Ghost Town DJs?
Yeah. You met Pharrell.
Dog. So hey. So we were doing a photo shoot for Awkward Black Girl Season 2.
Okay.
And like I was ear hustling with Issa and with her publicist, and they were talking about Pharrell, and I was like, hey, you guys getting ready to go shoot some promo for?
Hey, what you doing over there? Hey, we don't do no drugs right here. No, I got this.
I just gotta show you, man. I just gotta show you, P. And I was like, can I come? Can I come to the video shoot? And Issa was like, yeah, of course, because she knew that like I was a huge Pharrell fan.
Yeah.
The day comes, it's in downtown LA at this loft. I walk in, there's a doorman. I'm like, whoa, doorman. And this is 2000. I didn't cut my hair yet. 2012.
Okay.
and he was like, "Who are you here to see?" I was like, "Oh, I'm going up for a video shoot." And he was like, he looked at the list and he looked at me. He was like, "Tristen," and I said, "Yes." I felt so special.
Oh wow!
He was like,
they had a picture list.
Yeah, maybe. I didn't even consider that. I didn't even consider that. I just thought he was like, Bobby, no. Teresa, no. Tristen. This nigga look like a Tristen.
Okay.
Got on the elevator. He was just like, I'll push a button. You go right up. I get upstairs and it opens right into this loft, right into this apartment, this fly-ass apartment with floor-to-ceiling windows all over the place. And there's Issa. She's like, hey, he's on his way, just hang out, whatever. I'm hanging out. One of my other friends from high school was there, Ralph. And we're just like, can't believe that this is about to happen. Every time that elevator door opens up, we think it's Pharrell. And I'm just like, oh. Every time. And then finally the door opened up and we see like his stylist come out, then maybe his publicist come out, and then his bodyguard, who I recognize because like
okay, you one of them.
I just know.
Did you used to be on PharrellWilliams.com/blog?
I was on StarTrekOfficial.com.
Okay, all right,
which is their official Star Trek website.
Okay. Before that,
hey.
Yeah.
So I saw him get off, and I was like, "This is it." And then I see Pharrell get out, and this is that time period where he was dyeing his hair blonde, and he would draw on his Timberland boots and stuff.
Okay.
And he had on a hat, and I remember the first thing I thought when he stepped off the elevator is, "Wow, Pharrell got a big ass head." And this is the first thing I thought. I'm like, his head is huge. Wow.
Dang.
He hugs everybody. He says hello, everybody. Daps people up and shit. I shake his hand. He's like, what's up, man? What's up, man? He's cool and shit. What's up? What's going on? Hey, cool. Nice to meet you. Goes in a room with Issa. They record some shit. As soon as Pharrell comes out of that room, once they're done recording, he comes straight over to me and he goes, hey, man, I didn't realize you was Baby Voice. You my favorite character on Awkward Black Girl.
What?
I lose my mind. And I'm trying my hardest not to cry.
Oh, man.
That's what that was. That was that Star Trek sound.
I wish I had the Neptune sound.
That'd be fly.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yo, man, let's record a video." In my head, I'm like, I just wanted a picture, and he's like, "Let's record a video."
Yeah.
Cool. He's like, "Yeah, do the thing." And so I start doing my Baby Voice there, and I start talking like this, and he starts cracking up immediately.
Man.
And I'm just like, this is the best day of my life. I mean, Pharrell laugh. He can't even hold it together.
I always got a pair of SpongeBob socks because of my Pharrell fandom. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I keep a SpongeBob pair on me just in case. Like, oh, what? I'm gonna meet him tomorrow. All right, I know exactly what socks I'm gonna have on. Yeah, man.
You pop that plastic, that little whatever that stupid.
I wish I had. I heard that he bought all the ones with the toes in them. That's what I heard.
You mean he bought them out?
Yeah, like you can't get SpongeBob toe socks? Can't get SpongeBob toe socks because he's got them all.
Unless you go through Pharrell.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I don't know if it's true.
How selfish.
I mean, there's other SpongeBob socks out there.
Word. But that's just no toe socks for us, I guess.
Yeah.
Come on, Pharrell. Can we get some toe socks?
Can we get some toe? But he might have them. That's the thing. You might only can get them from Pharrell. Like if you see somebody with some SpongeBob toe socks, like where'd you get those? And it's like, all right, don't tell nobody. P gave them to me. Then it's like, oh, you call him P?
Damn, y'all that close? Not even a rail, not a fuh, just a P.
So Tristen, where are you from?
Born and raised in L.A.
Born and raised in L.A. So are you at war with transplants like myself that start podcasts and dog the city out?
No, because y'all don't know what y'all talking about.
Okay, all right.
But no, like I just don't have. I don't take anything personal, and so like if people have things to say about Los Angeles, it's like that's your experience. Mm-hmm. My experience is different. We all have a different perspective of everything, so I'm not going to be offended because you're like, "Ugh, LA is dirt. LA is dirty. LA got terrible. LA does have terrible traffic. I don't know what people say about LA that I don't agree with, but I'm not going to be offended by it."
On this podcast, it's been the traffic. Of course, it's been the quality of the air. I don't really know about the ground as much as the air, and then finding the good food.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. I like our food. I've made a list in my phone and Apple Maps of all the places that I like to eat at. And I'm not going to share those on air.
No, you ain't got to share them on air. You know
I
what
will
I'm saying?
say this.
If you want to share them, then, you know.
Here's one place that I hope doesn't, I don't think it's going to blow up too bad. But my favorite Mexican food.
See what Tristen thinks of the pod, y'all.
That's not what I was saying.
Ain't nobody going to hear about this. I will mention...
That's not what I was saying.
All three of y'all can listen to this one.
Why did you pronounce it tree?
for Birdman purposes.
That's that old school rapper in you.
Yeah,
just like, oh, tree. 1, 2, tree. But I really like Paco's Tacos. Mexican food is really good.
Okay.
They're close to Marina Del Rey. And
okay.
I just really like the food comes out quick, but it's not like the food been sitting for a while and so it's ready. Like they're just quick with it. They got ninja hands back there when they're making the food. Love them. Love Paco's Tacos.
That's what you kind of want in a taco. You want stuff to be like made like on the spot.
Yeah, fresh. I don't like food that's just been sitting for a while. Oh, I had a terrible experience yesterday. I ordered some food on Postmates from one of my favorite places that shall not be named because I'm about to diss them. And like it was nasty. It tasted like the noodles. There were some garlic noodles, and they tasted like they had been sitting for hours. And and it was $32. That's a lot of money for some old sticky noodles.
Yeah.
I was so offended. So I get it if some people say they can't find good food in L.A. Because some of these people be lazy.
I mean, like, I feel like I'm from a place where you could, like, come up on good food on accident. You know, you could just try a place out, and then it'd be like, man, that was really good. That was crazy.
Wait,
that gas station had some amazing...
Not the gas station.
I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, duh. When you call... Yep, that makes sense. Atlanta has a lot of dope food. Oh, my God. I miss Atlanta. Hey, I miss Atlanta. Crap, I cannot remember the name of the spot, but there's something on the river. Ooh, what is that place called? Anyway,
Rays on the river. Yeah.
I like Rays on the river.
You went to the one that's actually like by the water. Or you went dope.
I loved it.
Because there's one downtown and it's like Rays in the city. And
is that what it's called?
Yeah, and it's like, hey, Ray, you ain't got to be everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Stay by the rivers and the lakes that you used to, you know?
Rays off the freeway.
Yeah, don't go chasing that city life, Ray. Yeah.
Ray's right by the park.
Ray's in the trap. Hey, Ray, get out of the hood, Ray.
Come on, Ray. But
you know you supposed to be, you river people.
But Rays on the River, you river people. Rays on the River was really good.
Okay.
That's one of my favorites. What is that other place that does waffle?
The Waffle House?
No, not Waffle House.
What is that? Some kind of domestic place that does waffles? It's like okay, what if like
was it
old like sketch people did hibachi? Yes. You know, it's like you know, like everything's cooked on the same surface. That place.
Crap, I can't remember what it's called, but they had some bomb shrimp and grits. Oh my God.
Okay.
Yo. There's a bunch. Oh my God, I can't remember the name of that place. Because I would always stay in Mid-City in Atlanta when I was shooting my show in Atlanta. I was staying in Mid-City. Crap, I can't remember the name of that place. Oh well.
All right.
Taking up a lot of time trying to remember this.
It's okay. That's part of what this podcast is. We have one rule on this podcast. Nobody looks anything up. There's no Googling. There's no research, you know. Okay. It's just what's in our brains, just what's in our noggins. And you know, the brain symbol of the podcast, just like the tat all goes full circle, you know. Tristen, what's your favorite color sky?
Favorite color sky? Ooh, that crystal blue.
Crystal blue?
No, that is a lie.
Okay.
So my favorite color sky is
you out here studio skying. Yeah. Just because you're in the studio, you're going to switch up your favorite sky.
Yep. No, because as soon as I said it, I remembered. I remember I was having lunch one day, and the sun was setting, and I had a few drinks, and I looked up, and I said to my friend, I was like, oh my God, the sky is Roy G. Biv. Like, it was literally in the order of the rainbow, and she was like, duh, that's where that comes from. That's why the rainbow is like that, is because it's in the sky. And so the sky was literally, let's see if I can do this. It was red up top, and then it was like orange, then it was yellow, then it was green, and there was no green. So maybe it was the other end of the spectrum where it was closer to like purple and orange and stuff. But it was just gorgeous. So like, what's that?
So it's just Roy Biv, no middle initial.
Yeah.
Okay.
They left him out.
Mm-hmm. Everybody don't use their middle name. I wouldn't be mad at a Roy Biv guy. You know, the G is a little aggressive. It's like, we got trees, we got grass. We don't need you up there. You know, Roy Biv.
Yeah, Roy Biv here. It's on his business card. Roy Biv.
Roy Biv. Formerly Roy G. Biv.
Yeah, no G's here.
Mm-hmm. One time I got pulled over. Well, I was in a car. My friend got pulled over. And then he was like, can you open the glove box, G? And I was like, my name is Robert. Like, don't call me a G right now. I am not a G. I am Robert.
Wait, was your friend asking you to open the glove box, or the police officer?
No, my friend was asking me to open the glove box. He was like, open up the glove box, G. I was like, I'm Robert.
The Robert formerly known as G.
Yeah.
Did you have any cool nicknames growing up? Besides G?
I had one that I shook. I was Bob initially. My given nickname by my parents was Bob. And then when I turned 8, I was like, I don't want to be Bob anymore. Like, this is too much. Like to walk into elementary school as Bob, like an all-black elementary school like I went to as Bob, that's a lot. That's a lot.
It is.
And so I wanted to switch to Robert. And then I was Robert pretty much until college. And then some guys overheard me listening to Cameron. And then I became Killer Rob. And then that became Rob over time. Yeah.
I feel like there are no black Bobs.
There are some. Now the majority of the black Bobs that I know are like Baba Tundes, Baba G Days, like African names shortened into Bob to kind of be, you know, role situations and in different things over time. But I don't know too many Roberts to Bob. I don't know that many Bobbies my age either.
I know one from high school.
Okay.
Bobby Urine.
Okay. Shout out.
That's the only one.
Okay.
That's the only one. I don't know any other Bobs or Bobbies.
Mm-hmm.
Bobby's World.
Bobby's World, you know.
And he wasn't black. He was Canadian. Or something. Was he Canadian?
I thought that was like Midwest. Howie Mandel. Their mom had that.
That shit was thick.
That thick accent. Don't you know?
Don't you know?
Yeah, but you know, it could be the middle of our country. It could be Alberta. It could be the middle of Canada. It could be, you know, the middle of Canada and the middle of the United States. Very similar.
Have you been?
Mm-hmm. I did some shows at the West Edmonton Mall, which is bigger than the Mall of America.
Holy shit!
But I don't think they using the space like the Mall of America, because I'm like, it's a lot of walking by nothing. Like it's a lot. It's like, I think y'all got a normal mall amount of stores and just using up way more space. That's how it feels a little bit.
Just to claim that they got the biggest mall.
Yeah,
by square footage.
I mean, they do got like a roller coaster and an ice skating rink and stuff in the mall, but yeah. But also, it's like periods of escalator where you feel like, man, I feel like they could have put some stuff around here too, you know, like
just blank walls.
Yeah, most malls I'm used to, it's like stuff everywhere, kiosk and stuff.
They got like the coming soon walls, but no coming soon.
Yeah,
just
a wall, just tile, just
This is where you lean.
This is a leaning wall. Yeah, this is where you lean. You know, this is where you post up.
Where you wait for your parents. When you lost, just meet me by the wall. Which one? There's so many blank walls.
But the people and everything and the vibe felt like when I was in, you know, Minnesota or when I was in Wisconsin or something.
Yeah, so on our show, like our crew, a lot of our crew comes from outside of Vancouver, I guess.
Oh, do y'all shoot in Vancouver?
Oh, yeah, we shoot in Vancouver, Canada.
Oh, dope. Dope.
It just snowed there. It just snowed a lot.
Okay.
And I'm glad I was here already.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I'd be stuck.
Yeah.
In 19-degree weather.
I almost got stuck this morning in 0-degree weather.
Oh.
Coming back from Denver. And they were like, we have to de-ice the plane. I was like, what is de-ice? Like, basically, it's like cranking the car up in the garage, you know. But it's like, why didn't y'all start de-icing earlier so then we could leave on time? But they're like, all right, now that we all in here, we got to de-ice the plane. I was like, dang, I really could have showed up at 7 o'clock. My flight was at like 6. I could have showed up at 7, but door locked, everything, you know.
All right, and now... De-ice. That sound like a kid name that was born like 5 years ago.
Okay.
De-ice, like Deontay.
Just call me De-ice.
De-ice, D-apostrophe, I-C-E.
De-ice. De-ice. You didn't take the chicken out? De-ice.
Mom.
It is in your name to take the chicken out. You are De-ice.
Oh. De-icy.
Tristen,
stay getting in trouble.
If you could choose between having fur and having scales, which one would you choose?
Probably scales, because that means I'm cold-blooded.
Okay.
Right? And I feel like if I have fur, I'm going to be hot all the time. And I like warm weather.
Okay.
And so if I were a bear, I couldn't be in Los Angeles, first of all.
You that LA. You that LA. Like, even if I'm another species, I'm still going to be LA.
Can't go to the beach.
Yeah.
Can't go to the beach with all that fur. But if I had scales, I'm a reptile. Even if I get cold, I'm going to just automatically just hibernate.
You're going to switch it up.
My body's just automatically just going to be like, all right, well, time to go to sleep now. Because it's cold.
You going to be a turtle at the beach? Yeah. Oh, but do they have scales? What's up with them? What's up with turtles? Because they reptiles, but they look real smooth. They look real. I'm just saying, I don't want to start nothing, but turtles are some smooth-looking reptiles.
They got, and this is controversial, but I think it's because they have, like, their reptile skin is similar to foreskin. And so, like, because they, like, recede into their own body, like, it stays loose.
Okay.
And so I think that's what
so
makes
they
skin.
split it up. So like other reptiles, it's like hard, loose, hard, loose, hard, loose, loose. But like a turtle, it's like big, hard, and then inside of it, real loose, you know?
I think it can, maybe, who knows, maybe they have some kind of moisturizing system once they recede into their body or something.
Okay.
It's like, I'm feeling a little ashy, and they just retract back in.
Okay, so I feel like you thinking about like a tortoise.
Nah, I mean,
are
like
tortoise
both of them.
Tortoise and turtles, they the same, right? But they got they got like nails
turtles
and
swim.
like.
Tortoises are on land. Turtles are in the water.
Okay, tortoises are on land. Turtles in the water.
Yeah,
you saying that like everybody knows that.
I mean, they're the same but different.
If you threw a tortoise in the water, you don't think it would survive?
No, it would not. It would not, and I know that firsthand.
You drowned a tortoise? That's crazy. Yo, print it up. Tristen J, winger, drowns tortoise. Oh, wait.
I thought it was a turtle. And so my family had a tortoise and a turtle. The turtle we got that one first. And so it was in the water and it was like swimming and stuff. And like, it was a real like, it was a real like shady tank. Like, it wasn't really a tank. We had,
because you intermixing different genres of species in the same tank.
Because we were supposed to get a cat, never got a cat. So then we still had this litter box that never got used. And so and so we filled it up halfway with water.
Okay.
And then we put the turtle in there, and the turtle was fine. It would like swim over to the side and stick his head out and stuff.
Okay.
And then we got the tortoise, and the tortoise was smaller. It was like this guy.
Okay.
And I didn't know this until like later on, like years later, that they were not both turtles. And so I put the tortoise in the water, and it was struggling.
Dang.
It struggled.
Did you save it?
It didn't die immediately. Just one day I put more water than I usually did.
Oh no!
And I thought it would be fine because I didn't think that they were different animals.
You walked away, or you like watched it?
I
like, yeah, oh yeah.
No, I didn't know
what's going on now.
I wouldn't have rubbed my hands in glee because I didn't know that they were different animals.
Oh, that's sad.
And then I came back and yeah.
Oh man,
they didn't even have names. That's messed up.
Oh, I was just gonna ask what the names was. R.I.P. to the nameless tortoise out there.
Send some shots up.
Yeah.
For tortoise. For torty. For tort. Man.
Did the turtle get a name?
Neither of them had names.
Neither of them. Still, even after trauma and death and everything, the turtle didn't have a name. So what was around it? So they in the litter box. What's the glass part? What's that?
There was no glass part.
There was no glass part? You just had a turtle tray. Tristen, go in there and water the turtle tray. What are you doing now? The turtle tray look a little dry.
So embarrassing. So embarrassing. I don't know why we didn't buy a proper terrarium or a
They must have been living good. They didn't try to escape.
Oh my God.
They didn't try to escape. Y'all must have been doing a good job.
No. Now that you mention it, yes, the tortoise did escape before.
Probably because it's like, yo, they pouring water in there. This is crazy. I gotta figure out how to climb out of this because they out here pouring with the strong arm. I can't.
And like my mom, she didn't really like pets.
Okay.
And so there was only one place we can keep that turtle tray, which was in the bathroom that my brother and I shared.
In the bathroom. So y'all take a shower and they in there like, yo, what is going on?
Why is this so humid? Is it humid to you?
Yeah, is it summertime already?
Am I sweating? I can't see. Oh my God, man. It was so embarrassing. And I remember one night, because we would sleep with our bedroom doors open because we were kids. And so I remember one night, like I was up and I just heard, and I'm like, what is that? And it didn't sound like big footsteps. It was like it was these tiny, heavy footsteps.
Yeah, heavy, wet footsteps.
And then, like, because of my bed, the way my bed was positioned, I could see into the hallway. And all of a sudden, I just see this little.
Oh man!
See the tortoise, and he's walking, and he's like,
he was walking towards the door. He was like, "I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna wait till they go to sleep. All right, I'm gonna climb out." Hey, you good. You know, you in here, it's faucets, it's a tub, it's all kind of stuff around me. I can't live like this anymore.
See a tortoise like me, I gotta.
Hey, man, it's a whole world out there, man. I'm trying to hit the LA streets.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, I'm going to Paco's Tacos.
Yeah. Give me some lettuce. And maybe a tortilla. They got houseflies around the entrance. It'll be delicious.
Heck yeah, man.
So embarrassing. But yeah, R.I.P. to them to them animals.
Yeah. Well, would you get any animals now? You still
yeah, so I have a dog. His name is Frito Cornelius.
Okay.
He's a Yorkie poo. He's very smart.
Dope.
He's 10.
10. That's old in dog. That's
it is.
Okay.
So let's see.
9 human 10.
9 times 7, that's at what? 63, something like that. Then plus 1, so he's about 64 in dog years. I think that math is wrong, but he's up there.
So you better retire.
You know, he's still youthful.
Okay.
My mom
still going to work and, you know,
yeah,
holding it down and everything.
Yeah.
Dope.
He's speaking up when he hears trouble afoot.
Okay.
So he's doing a good job. I love that man.
Dog. Hey.
Man dog.
Shout out to Frito.
The best.
Cornelius. I like that. I see what you did there, and I like it.
So here's how it happened. So I don't know if you remember this, but there was a commercial for like the lottery, and the premise was like there's this guy and his dog, and he's scratching his scratch off ticket, and then these people come out of this couple comes out of the 7-Eleven or whatever it is. She's like, "Oh my God, I love your dog," and he was like, "Oh, corny? Oh, he's a mutt," and then he wins it big. And then, like, all of a sudden, his clothes change, and he's got a top hat and a monocle and stuff. And he's like, his name is Cornelius. Cornelius. He invented long division. And then it shows Cornelius the dog, and he's got a monocle and a hat. And he looks like what's that detective Sherlock Holmes. And so I was like, Cornelius, that's a cool name for a dog. And so like I was like, if I ever get a dog, it's gonna be named Cornelius. Got the dog. Named him Cornelius. My mom was like, I think that's too many syllables for a dog's name.
Okay.
And then I was like, oh, okay. And then I remember my best friend's girlfriend at the time called me, and she was like, I heard you got a dog. I was like, yeah. She's like, I love dogs. They're so cute and small, and their paws smell like corn chips. I said, corn chips? She's like, yeah. You haven't smelled his paws? I was like, no. Why would I smell his paws? Smell his paws. I smelled his paws, and I was like, they smell like Frito. She was like, yeah. And I was like, Eureka.
Wow.
Frito. And I was like, oh, Frito Cornelius.
Yeah.
I'm a genius.
Man.
I felt so good.
I would have never gave up my creative process like that. Yeah. Like, if that was me, if I was you and you were me, I'd just be like, yeah, I did that.
Yeah, Frito Cornelius.
Yeah. Off the dome.
Yeah.
The minute I saw the dog, I was like, Frito Cornelius.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Being honest and forthcoming and whatnot.
You know, we need more of it.
Shout out to the person that made that commercial, because they didn't want to stop at commercials. That's the type of commercial you make and you like, you know what? This might be my last day making commercials, because after they see this, people gonna name their dogs after this lottery commercial. You guys see, I'm moving up in the world after this.
And at the end of the commercial, they flew away on a hot air balloon. I'm just like, this is so.
Come on,
this is a lot.
Come on, they got a real. Hey, you remember the lottery commercial? That's me. All right, Hallmark. Let me write a movie. I got it.
It's about a man and his dog, and then one day the man wins the lottery.
Don't give it to him. They gonna take it.
You're right. Damn, that's so much chapstick.
That's RIP now, though. That's RIP. We own that. You know, if I see Lottery Dog on any of y'all streaming service, we know where Lottery Dog came from. You know,
Lottery Dog
right here, the Inconsistent Podcast. I had to be quick with the name. I'm no Frito Cornelius, but Lottery Dog. That's the best I could do.
I like Lottery
with
Dog
the time I had.
Because what if the dog? And maybe this is too much information to be given away, this IP. But what if it's the dog that actually wins the lottery?
The dog scratches a scratch off and wins.
Yeah.
But if like the lottery people find out, it's null and void.
Yeah.
And everybody who takes care of the dog is trying to claim it.
Yep.
And then they might go to trial.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, Lottery Dog might be.
But the dog was actually lost. And then, like, the dog was, like, maybe, like, a gift for Christmas or something. It's a Christmas movie.
Oh, and the original owners of the dog now want to come and take the lottery money, but they already rich.
They're already rich.
So we can't root for them?
Nope. We got to root for the dog.
We got to root for the dog and his family that took care of the dog.
Exactly.
But, things wasn't going so great because they getting scratch-offs.
Right.
And the dog is like, you know what? I'm going to get us out of here. Yo, hey, they can't be dropping this, okay? Because we got to change the situation. Lottery Dog. I like that.
Yep.
I like that.
Coming to Nickelodeon.
Come on, man. We get Brandon T. Jackson and the dog on the roof, and he's like, I can't eat.
Well, that's Brandon T. Jackson.
That's one of my favorite scenes in Lottery Ticket, because he got a fresh cut with all these designs. The cut is over $50. And he's like, I can't eat. And it's like, dog, you would not have so many hairlines if you couldn't eat.
Right.
Man, shout out to Lottery Ticket, a classic.
Oh, my God. But I like Lottery Dog, man.
Lottery Dog is that. Hey. We might need to cut that out the episode. It just make that happen. Just sell lottery, dog.
Yep.
That's that's got potential. I don't make any decisions out here in this town. You know what I'm saying? I'm not pushing any buttons, but I see it in that one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We came up with the whole concept just now.
Just now. Yeah.
Yep. Cam's a producer.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tristen, do you believe in other universes?
Absolutely. Have you seen Everything Everywhere All at Once?
Oh, man, I'm sorry.
You have not?
I know I'm supposed to.
Yeah.
It's you can't make small talk without seeing this movie. And I know I've tried to see all the small talk movies, and that's the big one, I've seen a lot of references and stuff, but I haven't done it. I'm sorry.
It's fine. But basically the movie is about like multi-universes.
Okay.
And like the endless possibilities from being from being a person who has so much potential because they've done so little in their life. If you've done so little in your life, that means that anything is possible because you can go in any direction. Which is true for anybody at any place in their life. But specifically, this movie was about this person that did so little in their life. It was just fire. But to answer your question, yeah, there's definitely more than one universe.
Okay.
Absolutely. There's so many possibilities.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what if a different version of Tristen came in here without a shirt on, eating a hot dog from the top instead of like inserting the hot dog. Like that's a version. Like there's so many different
eating
versions.
a hot dog from the top.
Yeah, so instead of,
that's
like
weird
that,
enough with the shirt.
Exactly.
Without the shirt, it's crazy. Without the shirt, it's like lock this man up.
Right. But in that universe, it's normal.
And
Cam would be doing it too. So what you?
I don't know. You think I would? I mean, I eat pizza with a knife and fork. I go against the grain. Like
Rob, what?
I eat pizza with a knife and a fork. Sometimes I go against the grain.
Is it Chicago style pizza? Is that why?
Any style, New York style, Domino style.
So thin ass New York style pizza, you eat with a knife and a fork.
Yeah, if I can.
Is it because you don't like getting your hands dirty?
There's that. There's also some other factors I don't really want to get into, but I don't like my hands getting dirty. That's why I like flats over drumsticks. Cause
flats are just better, period.
But it's really just because I can maneuver better with the flats,
Maneuver better.
Yeah.
Okay, that's strange, but in a different universe, you would eat the pizza the way a majority of people eat pizza.
Okay, out here, corner first.
Until who was it? Domino's, Pizza Hut, one of them that did the
stuffed
crust pizza that had everybody being like, "Oh yeah, what if I eat the crust first? The part that I don't like to eat at all."
You so are you? Do you believe in stuffed crust? Are you down with that?
Crust. I was an early adopter of stuffed crust pizza.
Okay.
And I believe that I was the person who came up with the idea of adding pepperoni, adding meat products into the crust.
Did you ever put that into practice before they did? You ever take your other people's pepperonis and put it in your crust?
With the the little
OPP?
Not you know me, but no. The not Hot Pockets. What are the little guys? The little square pizza flavor joints. Anyway.
Pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening, pizza at supper time with pizza on a bagel.
Bagel. No, it wasn't that.
Oh.
I knew where you were going. It's not Hot Pockets. It's the little guys. Pizza rolls, pizza minis, pizza rolls.
Okay.
Whatever them things are.
Okay. It's starting to sound less and less official.
Put those
It's starting to sound like, hey, you don't really read that box. You look at the picture, put it in the cart.
That.
Yeah.
I want that. Mommy, that. And then put those on the edge of the pizza.
Okay.
And let that be my crust instead.
Okay. So you putting frozen pizza rolls on the edge of
No, they weren't frozen. I cooked
full-blown pizza.
I cooked them first.
I'm saying they was frozen when you got them.
Oh,
but
yeah.
the pizza frozen?
No.
Or you putting them on so you getting like out the restaurant, professional pizza, but then you getting your grocery store frozen,
pizza
unfrozen,
rolls.
thawed out, de-iced pizza rolls and put them on the edge. You are an innovator.
Yeah, man.
People don't know that people change the world that you don't know. Like everybody thinks, oh, if I change the world, I'm gonna be famous. Not everybody. I was the first person to call Instagram the gram.
A word?
A lot of people don't know that.
Do you remember the moment you called it the gram?
Immediately.
What?
Like I found out about it early when it came out, 2011, just a photography app. And then, I had it. Only like a few people I knew had it. I was like, let's see what's going on the gram. They cracked up laughing, like what happens when something foreign enters the conversation, and then of course people overheard me. Yeah. And it spread.
That's exactly how. Yep.
Also, I'm a comedian, so I've said the gram on stage, and people have been like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna start calling it the gram." You think I got a check? You think I got any credit for that? But
did you?
No.
You're selfless.
I would have milked it. I
if you could get paid, in restitution, I think that's what it's called. When you get paid, what amount of money would you have liked to see for that name that you?
I mean, they sold Instagram for $1 billion. It's been in.
I think it was
$3 billion. Okay. Low ball. Twitter out here went for $44 billion. So let's see. A lot of articles. A lot of people have used it. A lot of e-news. A lot of BuzzFeed. A lot of that is monetized. A lot of ad money. So I'm thinking like 20 mil. I'm thinking a whole Clooney.
Is it a whole Clooney because that's what he gets paid every movie?
Yeah. I measure things in other things, you know what I'm saying? Numbers, who needs them? You can just measure everything in something else.
Yep. Yep. How clear is this? How clear is this picture? A LeBron.
Yeah.
Because of his hair follicles.
Okay, I see what you did. Okay.
It's a little hazy.
Okay, it's a little hazy. Yeah. It's about a KD. About a KD, Yeah.
That man don't brush his hair. I don't understand.
Hey. I love KD because he knows. He knows. And we know that he knows because we catch him checking.
What'd he check?
Like he'll make a burner account and then it will get exposed. Like he'll be like signed into the wrong account or something, and then it'll be like, oh, that's KD's burner. Oh, KD don't like his old coach. He been out here trashing his old coach. Like that's crazy, Billy Donovan got to hear about, oh man, KD been trashing me the whole time. I didn't even know, man. It is tough. Okay, it's hard out here.
Oh, shout out to KD.
Shout out to KD.
He seems like a cool dude. What is it, Money Sniper?
Yeah, easy money sniper.
Easy money sniper.
I did like when he was like, I don't want my shoes to be $100. I couldn't afford $100 shoes. I thought that was cool. And then what did we do? We bought all his $85 shoes up and sold them for $400. That's what we did. We was like, well,
don't mind if I do.
Yeah, I can pay the credit card if this don't work out. This
no problem. eBay, here I come. I got my AOL CD.
Messed the whole thing up. The whole thing was KD was like, I want cool shoes for my,
Does he still have shoes?
He still has shoes.
I feel like I ain't seen no KDs in forever. I remember them long ones, them long looking ones.
Yeah.
That look like that ugly Homer car, the Homer.
Okay, yeah. I think that's the KD 6.
That sounds about right, and it says KD on the side. But yeah, I don't remember any KDs since those. Those are the last ones.
He had some that were influenced by Lord Voldemort that kind of had a little, woven thing going on when he was in Golden State. And now he's got some, and they look like a composition book.
The colors?
Yeah, the colors, but the material, like the black part is like kind of more suede-y, and the white part's like more netty, but it's like composition booky.
Are they still $85?
Nah, they like 100 something now, 200 something.
So like, never mind.
Those kids invested. They saved that $15. They invested it. Now they can afford,
that was his plan this whole time.
Yeah.
9 years later, y'all got these.
Yeah. Basically, if they took that 15, they bought a Bitcoin, and then they sold it before April of 2021. Those kids they don't need.
Sky's the limit.
They could walk around barefoot if they want to. They out here. They got money. That's what I hope happened. Or they flipped them. If they flipped the old KDs, they got,
Speaking of barefoot, do you walk around barefoot at home?
I never am barefoot. I always have on socks. The only time I don't have on socks is when I'm in the shower or if I'm in a pool. All of the times I have on socks.
Yeah, because I don't like walking around barefoot and then the bottom of my feet are dirty.
Yeah.
I think that's gross to me. And then, so now I got to go to bed with dirty feet. No, I got to wash my feet.
It's interesting you bring up dirt in the bed. Because recently, Exhibit A, you tweeted about wearing your street clothes on the bed if you're not in the bed but on the bed. And this actually is something that we have talked about in this podcast, the first episode.
Clothes in the bed
because I feel like it's not a guy's rule. I feel like I've seen plenty of guys in guy time, no ladies around, just sit on the bed and that turned into a nap.
Lounging.
Yeah, and then they wake up and then it's not like, oh no, I have to fumigate my room now. It's contaminated. It's just like, oh well, I fell asleep on the comforter and now, I'm out here. Same jeans. What's up?
Yep. Same jeans from the past few weeks. Now that I say it, it's gross. Yeah. So what's your question about?
so wait, what's your stance? I won't ask like the origin. I feel like that's too much in your business to be like, why did you ask this to Twitter? But
so whenever I feel like I have an interesting thought, I'm just like, let me put this on Twitter and see what happens. Just like with, washing your legs and stuff like that. And I'm just like, well, let me see what happens if I ask this question. And so I was thinking about like, okay, in the bed, under the sheets, that's where your body goes. But if I'm on top of the cover, then I feel like that's not as bad because it's not like my clothes are going to be touching the parts that my body without clothes would be touching. Yeah. So I feel like that should be fine, right?
Yeah.
And so I posed the question to Twitter and everyone was like, nah, that's nasty.
Nasty is a harsh word.
It is.
That gets thrown around for stuff like that.
It is.
But I think a lot of it is posturing. I think a lot of it is people like on a public platform. I have to go to the nth degree because I don't want anyone to think that I'm slipping.
Right.
But it's like, okay, if I had clean laundry and I wanted somewhere to fold it and I dump it on the bed and fold clean laundry on the bed, is that nasty? Because now the bed's nastier than the laundry.
Word. Yeah.
The bed has been sitting there under the dust.
Yeah. Of the room. Yes.
Of the room. The dust of the room. Yet my brand new, fresh out the dryer laundry is about to be soiled by the bed.
Yep.
Like, people forget the bed just sits there all day. Just pop your bed one time and see what happens.
Watch all the little dust flying to the
Watch
air.
all the stuff that's going on there.
Because no one washes their bed sheets every day. No one washes their bed sheets every day.
No one washes their bed sheets every day.
I do.
Some people don't even know how to wash the top part.
Yeah.
You know?
I got a duvet for the first time a couple years ago, and I'm like, man, this is a lot of work, but
we got a duvet, and now I get it. I didn't get it before. I was a comforter person. I was just living the life of like, oh yeah, when they make comforters, they make it out of like military grade, like indestructible, you know. It's like a car seat. It's like, you know.
Car seat's indestructible.
I mean, car seat pretty strong.
They are.
Car seat's pretty strong. For you to rip a car seat, you gotta, you know.
Hulk strength.
Yeah, you gotta be going through it.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's a good question. What's the other one that I was thinking about? Oh, someone posed a question on Twitter about, like, someone posted a video of, like, their dog licking the dishes and then putting the dishes into the dishwasher to be washed by the dishwasher. And everybody was like, that's nasty. And I'm like, but it's going in the dishwasher. You just ate off a plate and it's going in the dishwasher. There was some old food on that plate, and that was going in the dishwasher. What's the difference of a dog licking the plate and then it going in the dishwasher and then getting cleaned?
This is the thing. Do you subscribe to a dog's mouth that's cleaner than a human's? Okay, no? Okay, cool. I don't know. I've heard it. Don't know how true it is.
I don't think so.
They kind of be doing stuff with their mouth. Sometimes they just got to open it. You know what I'm saying? I don't never have to do that. I'll never just be sitting around and just do one of those. Dogs do it all the time. I'm just saying. Sometimes you put stuff in the dishwasher, it don't catch it all. You ever unload the dishwasher and be like, dang, all right, I don't know, you know, you got the jets. I don't know how you missing stuff, but this plate got missed. I don't know if it's the angle I put it in, if it's the robots don't like that angle, but yeah, you know, and then you got to decide, am I going to wash this or am I going to run it back? Am I going to pre-wash my dishes or am I going to just, you know, put it in differently? So when you put the dog in, whatever the dog is doing to that dish is not visible by the human eye.
Right.
So now when you put it in the dishwasher, take it out, whatever that dog did might still be there.
Yeah, but if that's the case, whatever I did to the plate or somebody else did to the plate is still there too.
Depends on how you load your dishwasher. So if the dog licks a plate, then I like wash the dish a little bit, then put it in the dishwasher. Now it's already to my capabilities, but now the dish is just doing stuff that I can't do. I can't just shoot water at it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be drying off the whole kitchen trying to get my off. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we put it in there. We just put some soap in there. We don't see what's going on. We just hope for the best. Like, y'all doing all this surveillance. Y'all trying to look at everybody's everything. Why don't y'all put some of them cameras in these dishwashers so we can see what's going on in there?
That's on there too. Some of the things I like to watch on YouTube are just things that I'm just curious about. Like,
I used to love how it's made.
Dog, yes.
How it's made was my jam.
Yes.
How do they put the 4 holes in the buttons? Show me. I want to know. Yeah. How are they making a bowling ball weigh the same amount, but it's got the 3 holes in there? You know what I'm saying? Because if it's uneven, we'll know.
It'll be like trying to roll an egg on a table.
Or
a football.
A heavy egg.
A heavy egg.
Tristen, this has been a blast. I'm over the moon with how fun this episode was. Come back anytime.
Hell yeah.
What would you like to tell the people? Where would you like the people to find you?
Find me on Twitter and Instagram at Tristen J Winger. Yeah, check out all the things. Check out my CBS show, So Help Me Todd. Come and continue to watch this podcast as well. Continue to support Rob on stage.
Yeah. Heck yeah. This has been the Inconsistent Podcast with Rob Haze. Until next time.